How? For those that missed it, James Charles was on, well, he made a video on TikTok. And he said someone DM'd him asking for money because she just got fired from Spirit Airlines. And his response was crazy as shit, bro. If I was him and I was mad, I probably wouldn't film a video saying all this, bro.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's a GoFundMe link. Any donations help." I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job. Yeah, try that. Because in the time that it took you to copy and paste the same fuck-ass message to myself, who you don't follow, by the way, and probably 100 other influencers and celebrities, you could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why would I ever help you? You're not a fan. You don't even follow me. You've never supported me. This is your first time DMing. And you think that I'm going to send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God, welcome to the real world, sweetheart. People lose their jobs every fucking day, and you're white, pretty, and able-bodied. You're in a much better position than a lot of other people out here who are trying clearly much harder to make a better life for themselves. Why would I fucking help you? Aside from that, 17,000 people lost their jobs at Spirit Airlines. Why do you think you need the GoFundMe? I can at least...
It is. Real world, using real world is crazy. I bet you he's never had like an actual job. Because didn't he get famous like when he was young? I bet you he's never had a real job, bro.
Like 1% respect the mentality of closed mouths don't get fed, doesn't hurt to try. But honestly, it does hurt to try because now you pissed me off. Okay, I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick. I'm sure the next YouTube video is literally going to be like, I rehired all 17,000 of the Spirit Airlines employees, and it's going to be the real life Hunger Games. The last one of them to leave the Spirit Airlines plane gets to be the CEO of the new company and gets a house and a car and $10 million that everybody else dies. Like, go find that video to compete in, baby. I'm not helping you. I'm not fucking helping you. All you did was lost your job, okay? Welcome to the real world. I can at least understand if you were like, James, I'm a longtime fan. Here's a trillion years of DMs and my support for you.
Bro, this could have stayed in the drafts or something, bro. You didn't have to fucking out her out like that, dog. You really didn't, James.
Love you. I'm suffering with a really rare genetic disease that there is no cure for, and I'm trying to raise money for myself and other people that have this. Maybe I would help. Maybe I would help because I love you and I appreciate you. This bitch, you lost your fucking job? Oh. What are we gonna do? Nothing. I'm gonna do nothing. You know what you need to do? Go find a fucking new one, girl. Put some effort into the workplace.
Especially in this economy is crazy. Yeah, no, karma is definitely going to come for him. I'm waiting because it's been years and nothing. But anyways, after this one, that's when his apology, that's when he did his apology, which was this right here.
Yesterday morning, I posted a video on this account talking about how a woman had lost her job at Spirit Airlines, and she sent me a message with a GoFundMe link asking me to donate. And the video is basically me yelling at the camera, being super upset and frustrated because this person had never followed me, never supported me before, and it was clear that she had basically copied and pasted this DM to every influencer and celebrity she possibly could, asking for a handout. And I called her lazy, I said she was stupid, and I said she should have spent the time that she spent copying and pasting the message.
His fucking mows irk me, dude. I'm sorry. Connect the dots. Look at this shit.
Applying for jobs instead. This video was fucking stupid. It was rude, it was obnoxious, it was privileged, and most importantly, it was completely fucking unnecessary. When I saw that DM, I absolutely had the choice to ignore it and say absolutely nothing at all and move on with my day. But instead, I couldn't even tell you why. Her message just triggered me, and I decided instead to make a video about it. And I bashed her, and it was obnoxious, and I shamed her for asking for help in a situation where she was clearly really struggling, and this could have been her absolute last resort. I have no idea what was going on in her life, and I should have never assumed that she was just copying and pasting this DM as an easy way out. I don't know. I just don't know. My intention behind making this video in the first place was I get a lot of messages like this every single day. And for me personally,
And you ignore all those messages, right? Well, you didn't ignore this one, bro. You said, you know what? Let me make a whole ass video shitting on this girl. Yeah, we're going to get to Jackie's video right now, Imani. Because I feel like he only did this video because of Jackie's video. So we'll get to it right now.
definitely sucks to receive messages from people that don't follow you and don't support you, treating you like our personal ATM or bank account. But what I'm sure sucks even fucking more is not knowing where your next paycheck is coming from and not being sure whether or not you're going to be able to put food on the table for yourself and your family. So it really doesn't matter what my intentions were behind making the video, because it came across as super fucking privileged and like I was basically shaming anybody that's unemployed for not trying hard enough to get a job.
You were shaming.
Awful, because that wasn't my intention, and
yes,
really
it was
hurt a lot of people. And I know that it's not that easy. I know that the job market fucking sucks right now. I have friends that are looking for jobs. I have my own employees.
You have friends. You have your own employees looking for jobs. And you still decided to make that video? Make it make sense, James.
That I try my best to take care of, and I've heard so many fucking horror stories online of companies ghosting people, recruiters wasting everybody's time, people applying for job after job and not hearing back for 6 months, a year, 2 years. I know that it's really fucking hard out there, and that most people are just doing their best and trying their best to figure it out and to make it by. And if this person happened to choose sending out GoFundMe links as their method of trying to make it by, who am I to judge? Especially when you consider the fact that my method of figuring it out and getting by was making makeup videos online. I just happened to get really lucky, and now, years later, I'm in a blessed and privileged position. But as somebody with a platform, it's my responsibility to humble myself and to never take what I have for granted. And when I made that video today, that is exactly what I did. I was speaking from a very privileged, obnoxious, ignorant standpoint. And for anybody that saw that video and was disappointed or upset with what I said, I am super sorry. Especially.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And it's the fact that people are eating this shit up too. And people rage baiting. Nah, you were right. I don't even want to go through these comments, bro. Some people are calling him out still. Not too late. He's only sorry because he got caught out for it. Nah, he meant that. No, for sure.
From Spirit Airlines. I did try to look for her message earlier before making this video, and I couldn't find it. If you see this video and you want to get in touch, I would love to apologize to you directly and to help you out a little bit.
Nah, fuck that. If I was that girl that messaged him, nah, I wouldn't.
But if you are not comfortable with that, I totally understand too. I really appreciate anybody that sent me a message or left a comment about this video today, letting me know how insensitive it was. I really needed to hear that, and I really need to think twice before I hit record and just start yapping on this account. I genuinely treat this spam page like I'm on FaceTime with you guys. I love to laugh and tell you stories and rant and
this is his second account.
Scream at the camera and joke around with y'all, but sometimes I genuinely forget how many people are watching, and it was completely inappropriate to make a joke out of somebody just trying to provide for themselves and their...
Del hocico, James. Oh, this is literally his spam account.
I am literally so sorry to the people that are currently stuck on the cruise that has the...
Shut the fuck up, bro. Anyways, so that was his apology. And like I was saying, he only put out that apology because a girl by the name of Jackie caught him out, and she ate with this call out. 12.2 million views on her video.
I just got a DM on here from a girl that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it, would really mean a lot to me. I'm really struggling right now because Spirit Airlines just filed for bankruptcy and I have lost my job. Here's a GoFundMe link. Any donations help." I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job.
Jobless behavior, by the way, on his part. Very jobless behavior on James Charles' part. James and I are considered peers. I'm a content creator. He's a content creator. I'm a founder. He is a founder. We are technically considered peers. I normally like to mind my business. I don't like to come after other creators. This is probably one of the I thought this was fake. Is this fake? I don't think James has ever had a real job. I don't think he's ever had a job that isn't social media, that isn't an independent contractor. I don't think he's ever clocked in. I don't think he's ever had a W-2. I don't think he's ever done any of that. The way you're talking to this person shows. And it's very disgusting and it's very inappropriate.
You could have applied for 100 other jobs, but you didn't because you're a lazy piece of shit and you're entitled. And you think that influencers and celebrities should fund your life for you. Why? Why would I ever help?
James Charles, in 2026, the job market right now is the worst that it's ever been. And as bad as I envisioned this video being, as I kept watching it, it just got worse. Because what do you mean you're lazy?
And you think that I'm gonna send you money because you lost your job? Oh my God, welcome to the real world, sweetheart. People lose their jobs every fucking day.
I understand not wanting to be a bank. I understand not wanting to be treated like a disposable source of income all the time. I understand that. I get it. But not responding was also an option. A very respectable and easy option. You simply could have just not responded. It's the fact that you turn on your camera, you recorded this seemingly sober, question mark, and you posted it. For what? You thought we was gonna be on your side? Absolutely not. What's particularly annoying about this is that I know ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm not saying that I want something to happen to you, but all I'm saying is as a white man, you can turn on your camera, talk absolutely.
Wait, hold on. Someone just tagged me in his first apology. Wait. There was 2 apology videos?
Crazy out the side of your neck that's going to warrant 0 consequences for you, much like many other things. I don't know what the hell inspired this post, but that was absolutely a terrible take.
Piss me off, okay? I'm not the one. Go find fucking Mr. Reese. This is literally his entire shtick. Like, go find that video to compete in, baby. I'm not helping you. I'm not fucking helping you. All you did was lost your job.
And I hope Mr. Beast does donate to her, bro. Like, Mr. Beast is like, fuck you, James. I got her with 200K, bro.
Welcome to the real world. What are we gonna do? Nothing.
I just feel like to never have to have entered the workplace yourself and to say something like this takes an insane amount of privilege. It's just literally oozing from this video, from his damn flat top. I'm confused. I'm confused what you thought we was gonna get from that. That was absolutely terrible and you really should have kept it. It's honestly very rare that I respond to other influencer scandals or when they get dragged. Like, it has to be something that directly affects me. I feel like I caught a stray because what in the world was that? And I think I also just have a problem. Like, right now we have a gender pay gap, we have a race pay gap. I've literally been dragged for much less. It begs the question, like, how comfortable do you have to be to get to that point to where you just are saying it with your chest? I think this was disgusting. You may need to clear that GoFundMe just for what you did. I'm sorry. I've lived through every era.
Yeah, that fool James is out of touch, bro. Very out of touch.
The industry, literally every era, the worst of the worst. That's probably one of the worst things I've ever seen an influencer say willingly on camera. Also, I have to say this, we've been down this road before. When other influencers mess up in the public eye, do not tag me in these scandals and expect me to respond to everybody. I'm absolutely not. I am not the beauty community school principal. This one really pissed me off. This will definitely not become a pattern. I'm sorry, I just had to say something.
Got him. Because he keeps getting away with everything. Yeah, dude. And I also found out, well, I also heard, I don't know if it's true, I'll look for it after I watch the second apology or whatever, or the first, but allegedly he got caught again texting minors, like literally recently. I don't know, I'm gonna have to search that up right now because that's what I heard. I sent in a topic. Okay, yeah, let me look that up after we see the second or the first apology. So this was apparently his first attempt.
I ended up deleting the video that I posted yesterday talking about people who send me GoFundMe links that had never followed, supported, DM me before, just begging for money. And most people were like enjoying the video, saying it was a valid point, but it definitely started causing some discourse in the comments. And a lot of people were just saying it was out of touch and insensitive. And they're right. It was definitely a harsh choice of words, maybe not my best video. And I deleted it, but of course the internet is forever. And now a lot of content creators are using like the 5-second clip in the very beginning where I'm like, you're a lazy piece of shit, get a new job, to upload their cute little think pieces being like, influencers are all so out of touch. This is so disgusting. You don't know how hard it is in the job market these days. Oh my God, give me a fucking break. I am out of touch, first and foremost, okay? I am never going to be one of those influencers that gets online and pretends to be poor so I can come across as relatable to my audience. I think it's tacky.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Yeah, no wonder you deleted that. What the hell? Bro.
I think it's annoying, and I also think it's quite insulting to the audience watching, as if you guys are going to be fooled into thinking that. You've been watching me for 10 years now. It's no secret that I have been able to find success doing what I've done. It didn't start that way, though. I started from literally nothing and had a dream for myself and was determined to literally do anything to make it happen, and luckily, I've been blessed to be able to do that and now call this my full-time job. The reason I made that video yesterday, though, was a lot of people these days do not have the make it work mentality. They have no desire to actually put in the effort to try to fix a problem.
You know what? I hope God teaches him a lesson. I really do, man. Like, just one lesson, please. Diosito, por favor.
And get themselves out of a situation, they immediately result in asking for help. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for help. In my personal opinion, though, it should be a last resort. If you disagree, that's totally fine. That's your personal opinion. I'm not going to apologize for having mine. There's a lot of people responding back to the video being like, oh my gosh, he has no idea how hard the job market is. I've been applying for new jobs for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years now.
He just admitted he's not going to apologize. But then deleted this video because he was getting more fucking hate and made a second video.
I really heard back nothing from any of the jobs. I'm sorry that that is happening to people. I know that the job market fucking sucks. I've heard so many horror stories. I can't even imagine what that's like. Those are the people, in my opinion, that are totally valid in asking for help. The person that I made the video about yesterday lost their job last week at Spirit Airlines, along with 17,000 other people. And granted, I don't know this person. Maybe making a GoFundMe link was really their last resort. I just personally do not believe that to be the case, because I know for a fact that they sent this same exact DM to hundreds of different influencers and celebrities. This person did not follow me. They had never DM'd me previously. They had never supported me on any social platforms. They had never purchased from Painted. This person was literally...
How do you know they never supported you, though? Can you check all that, or...?
Just spam, copying and pasting this DM to every person that they assumed had money to offer them. And I'm sorry, just because somebody has money does not mean that you're entitled. I'm sorry if that comes across as insensitive or privileged or mean, but welcome to the real world. It's fucking hard out there. Nobody owes anybody anything. The universe will constantly remind you of that. And a little bit of effort goes a really, really long way sometimes. I stand behind what I said, 10 toes down. Instead of spending an hour copying and
10 toes down? Okay, but let me delete it and make another one.
Pasting the same DM to 100 different celebrities or influencers, you could have spent the same amount of time copying and pasting a job application.
Dude, and how do you know she's not applying? That's the thing. How do you know she's not applying to these jobs, bro? You don't know shit, James.
Hundreds of different companies. Or, hear me out, put in a little bit of effort. If you want to send the DMs, at least spend 20 seconds before you hit send, customizing it to the person that you're asking for money from, right? Hi, sister. James, I've been watching your YouTube videos since I was a teenager. You really taught me how to do makeup and it positively impacted my life every single Friday. Hey, I'm in this shitty situation. Do you think that you could help? Probably would have gone a lot further than a generic message. Or, instead of copy and pasting the same job application to hundreds of different companies, send in 10 job applications into companies that you really care about and you think you could fit in with, and then customize your application and your cover letter, letting these recruiters or hiring people know that you're the best candidate for this job and why they should want you on their team. I know putting in the extra work and effort probably feels useless when you know that you're in a sea of DMs or job applicants, but trust and believe, as somebody who's now on the other side of things, the little bit of extra effort does go a very long way. And unfortunately, taking the easy route is usually never going to work. That's just my 2 cents. Just a word of advice. You can take it, you can leave it. It's all good. I just wanted to provide some more context on my video yesterday because I do not like how it's being twisted and taken out of context. It was definitely never my intention to undermine anybody who's trying to work and provide a better future for themselves, their family, and their loved ones. I just don't exactly think that that is what this person was trying to do, or at least the right way to go about doing it. So I ended up...
And he deleted it and made the other video. He's so fucking stupid, dude. He's so fucking stupid.
Just checked my Instagram and lost 400.
Did he lose followers? Good, bitch.
Just checked my Instagram and lost 400,000 followers. Just checked my Instagram and...
Oh, shit. I don't know if that's recent, but... Good, man. People should be unfollowing him because it's crazy that y'all... Not you guys, but there's people out here that turn a blind eye and fucking keep following him, bro. Man, James. Oh wait, you said it was on in topics. Huh? Marcos. This fool keeps exposing James, man. So shout out.
I'm sure they do, sweetheart. I'm sure they do. You know what else would help you? Getting another job.
Hi James. So since you think it's so funny that someone lost their job, I have decided to share some screenshots of you that will hopefully make you lose yours. Now, to be fair to James Charles, I know, but bear with me. That woman reaching out to him did make a huge mistake. The mistake being, she's not a 16-year-old boy. Because if she was, I'm sure James would have been thrilled to help her. So as many of you already know, James Charles is a self-admitted child predator, but I don't think anyone has ever seen evidence as damning as this. So as you can see in these DMs that have never been released to the public before, James Charles explicitly asks this child, "How old are you?" The child says, 16, don't be mad. James then says, "Still illegal, laugh my ass off."
James, at that point, just ignore the fucking 16-year-old dog. What are you doing?
And then they continue to have an extended conversation, exchanging images with one another for several months afterward. It goes on and on and on. And the victim involved with this, who is going to remain anonymous because they want to move on with their life at this point, has told me that they were exchanging inappropriate images, but are we surprised? And as if the Instagram DMs were not bad enough, the conversation then moved along to Snapchat, where James used his new house and his money to attempt to entice the child into engaging in a relationship with him. The reason why I decided to share this with you guys today is not because it's the anniversary of Bye Sister, which is actually a complete coincidence. It's because I need you guys to understand who this creature is. This is someone who genuinely believed that millions of people would cheer him on as he publicly stomped on a woman's throat at the lowest moment of her life. The deranged entitlement required to sit in a self-branded bathrobe inside your mansion, paid for by young children when you victimize them and take advantage of them, to belittle this person who just lost her job is truly sickening. Yeah. And I wanted to move on with my life, but I do think I'm going to continue to expose all of the receipts I have about James Charles because it is extensive. I have a library in my phone. And then he had the audacity to post a video doubling down on what he said.
What I said, 10 toes down.
And then the next day, he quietly deletes both of those videos, crawls into his bed, and posts a sniveling, fake apology video, the same spineless theater he performs every single time his mask slips. It is sickening, and I cannot believe that people still fall for this. This is the same creature that publicly complained.
Yeah, sad girl, I do believe that. That he checks his DMs so he could chat with young kids.
About the pavement designed to prevent blind people from walking into traffic. This is the same creature
Forgot
who
he did
invited
that.
the individual who almost unalived his friend to his home to sleep with him. James, I am so glad that you posted that video because it exposes that you don't just lack empathy. You are viciously and pathologically allergic to it. You use your fame and your power to abuse and take advantage of children, which is not a character flaw, by the way. That is a moral deformity so profound, it should have disqualified you from public life years ago. And after all of that, you had the audacity to scream at the camera, practically foaming from your mouth with pure vile hatred for this individual who in her most desperate moment dared ask you for help. James is a narcissist, and because of that, he would never be able to truly empathize with someone who just lost their job because he's never lost his job. But you guys have the power to give him that experience. You can unfollow him, you can block him.
And I hope people do, man. I really do.
You can never engage with another video, never buy one of his products, and he will lose everything, and then he will finally understand what it's like for this woman that he just publicly humiliated.
Yup. Yeah, man, a lot of people have been commenting that PDF file picture on his TikTok. I think James had blocked me or something because I don't see his original TikTok account.